Hi Aries, welcome to your quantum reading with me, Jocelyn, the Quantum Queen. So, Aries, let's go ahead and dive in. Of course, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And as always, welcome to my cross-watchers. And cross-watcher, you could be dealing with an Aries, and the message could be for you directly. So, feel free to take the message however it resonates with you and your situation. Keep in mind that these are general readings, so if it doesn't resonate with you, it's probably not your message. So don't try to force it in any way to your situation. If you guys would like to book a one-on-one reading with me, you can find my information down below in the description box. Ooh. Also, if you guys would like to make a good karma donation, that information is also located down below. And just wanted to say thank you to the... Oh, man, that one... Thank you to those who have made donations, and thank you for liking and subscribing. Just make sure when you hit the subscribe button that you also tap the bell off to the side so you get notifications when these videos post and when I go live, which is not very often, I realize that, but it will get to be more as I settle down in this crazy journey that I've been on, which is freaking exhausting. So, okay. Oh, yeah, Aries, okay. This does make sense. I was kind of picking up, I swear you guys always get some type of, like, sexual reading or energy. I don't know what it is about you guys, but I swear that always happens because, well, I know we've gotten the Cobra before. This is why it's cracking me up. So, I think, Aries, hopefully that works. So, what a combination. So let me kind of throw out the players here. So we've got fire, and I want to say that there's something that you're in hot pursuit of, and it's, what I'm getting is there's a lot of competition around you, pretty much, is what I'm getting. And you're in some type of environment where I feel like all of you are aware. You might be up against someone, maybe this is with a relationship, or you're just sensing that there's competition around you. I don't know why that's popping out, but it's kind of like you're chasing after something and you're in hot pursuit of something, Aries. That's your energy completely. And it's something that lights you up. I mean, even for some of you, it is something that turns you on, you know? It's like, for some, if this is actual, like a sexual partnership, or, you know, like you're just chasing after something, Aries, and you're in hot pursuit of it, is pretty much what I'm wanting to say. So, and this is why I love this. So we've also got air in here. So with these cards, you could also be dealing with another Aries, a Leo, or a Sag. We've also got air popping in here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, of course. And then popping out here randomly on the side is an Earth. So it could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So I guess the only one that really isn't playing any type of a role in this situation is any water signs. But I don't want to totally discount that. There could be water signs involved. It's just that when it comes to this, I feel like, Aries, you're in hot pursuit of some type of stability, okay? Like, or maybe a commitment or something that you're just chasing after. And it might even involve some communication just because of the firefly and the butterfly, but it's taking a lot of action. It's taking a lot of movement from you on your side, where you're probably having to make like quick decisions, and they can be out of the blue, and all of a sudden you're just like faced with these choices automatically, and you're like, you've got to be kind of quick on your toes. Like you're having to be very decisive in moments, and it could even feel like a lot of pressure, because all of a sudden you're like, wow, like there's so many options available, and I need to make the right choice. And that can be very like, oh my gosh, a lot of pressure on that is what I'm getting. So like I said, this could be about a relationship. This could be a work environment. This could be even for some of you like your entrepreneurship, where you're chasing after a goal or a dream, just something with that cheetah where you're in hot pursuit of something, okay? So, Aries, let me pull out this other person, okay? When it comes to the competition that's around you, like I said, if this could be like your entrepreneurship or a job or a business, I feel like this is kind of what you're up against, is you've got to come to the table with bright new ideas, like innovative ideas, something new and very unique, because air signs tend to be more unique. Like, they have to have a unique way of expression. And I think that's what you're kind of having to come up with, Aries, is you're having to be very creative and innovative and maybe even strategic to find a way to present something new, or to like come up with something that's really going to catch the other person's eye or their attention, or even if this is an audience of people, like you're having to come up with something new every time. And so, like I said, you might have been coming even into success, okay? You might be coming across some type of success. And the other thing that I want to say is that you people are very aware of you in the game as well, okay? Like, I think other people that are much higher up, maybe even that people that have accomplished it, or if this is like a love relationship, there are other people that are just aware that you're in the competition as well. They're very aware of your existence. And I think what's happening is, Aries, you're kind of stirring the pot with the competition. Just the way that you come across, like, Aries is a very warrior, it's the warrior sign, right? It's Aries, the god of war. And when you come in with some type of like drive in your environments, or when it comes to a relationship, you're set out to win. Like, that's pretty much it. You will dominate the environments that you're in, and you will come in and just like annihilate the competition. But I feel like this is almost a little bit of your insecurity. It's like you've got the competition and the drive and everything like that within you, the motivation and everything to push you forward, Aries. But I do kind of sense that this is a little bit of the concern for you, is I think in some way, shape, or form, Aries, you've seen a little bit of success, but it's almost like you're having to keep coming up. You're very aware that the success that you're seeing, it could be temporary, and you're almost having to be like hyper aware of that, and on top of what's your next move going to be, what's the next thing that you're going to come up with to keep this going, to get this stability that you're working towards, because this stability, it can be kind of fleeting, okay, just with the rabbit. So that could be the person that you're involved with. Like, maybe it's another sign that you're dealing with, Aries, where like maybe it's a person that they have a lot of options, and maybe this is a boss or like a job that you're going after, a position, and there's a lot of options before them. So that's why it feels like all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the rabbit could just bounce right out of your experience. That's what I think is driving you a lot, is you've got a lot of this fear that's propelling you to push forward, which it is in a good and healthy way, to be honest. It's keeping you on your toes. It's making it so you won't just like get lazy or, you know, like procrastinate. It's keeping you motivated, and it's keeping you focused on what you need to accomplish here, Aries. This is your target, and you are going to reach it. You are going to get there, but it's requiring just you to be on your game constantly, just really looking at your environment, looking at the competition, look at what people are doing, looking at like how people have moved into success, or maybe even if this is like a relationship that you're chasing after, then you're kind of having to research in different ways how to keep this interest alive, how to do this, because it feels like, and for some of you, if this is a person, like, to be honest, I don't know if I would want to keep chasing after this. I mean, Aries, I know that in general, Aries likes a good chase. They like that variety. I've read that Aries can get bored if they don't have like a challenge, because they like to overcome the odds in that way. It's kind of similar to Sag to me in that way. So this is where I think you're getting a little bit lit up, is that you are having to come up with different ways to show your transformation. Does that make sense? And that's why I'm saying, if this is for some of you like entrepreneurship, and maybe, for example, you guys are like going to be a public speaker or a life coach, and you're almost having to prove how much you've transformed in a way. Do you know what I'm saying? You've got to bring something new to the table when it comes to transformation. Like, say for example, you guys are like a spiritual life coach, or maybe you're a health life coach where you're helping people transform their physical body. It almost feels like everything has been done in the book, right? There's like Zumba, and there's all of these different things that people can do to lose weight. But it's like, Aries, again, you have to come up with a new, innovative way to get people on board with what you are chasing after, and you know it's already in the bag in a way, Aries. Like, I think deep down, you wouldn't have chased after this in the first place if you didn't know it was for you, if you didn't think that it was something you were meant to do. So that's why it's kind of easy for you in a way, because you already know that you're going to win. It's just kind of like, what's that going to look like? And you're in the process right now of coming up with all the creation. Like, you're putting all the pieces together, and you're in that creation mode, which is actually really freaking cool, whoever this applies for. So I just want to kind of say, like, this is your direct focus. I mean, you already know this, but it's coming up with the inspiration, and I think that's what we're going to dive into much further in this reading, is what does that look like? Like, how do you get your inspiration? So let me go ahead and dive into that with the tarot. Okay, Aries. I want to say there's your financial stability, and I want to say too that when it comes to the competition, they're really like closed off when it comes to their process, and like, you're surrounded by people, I think, Aries, that you're not really helping each other out in any way, shape, or form, which makes sense. Like, when it comes to, especially if this is like about a relationship that you're chasing after, obviously, like if you're a girl chasing after a guy, you're not going to be friends with all the girls like on The Bachelorette or something, you know? Like, it's not one of those scenarios, if that makes sense. But I want to say there's something with, something about money. Because look at how we've got Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. You're working hard on this. And you're having to be really resourceful, Aries. Like, maybe sometimes you don't have exactly what you need to accomplish everything. At least that's what you might be thinking. But you actually have everything that you need to accomplish this, okay? That's what I'm saying right now. Just work with what you have. You might be kind of a perfectionist about how you want to go about this, that you're wanting it to look a certain way or be a certain way. And like I said, even in the relationship, you're just wanting it to be a certain outcome. And when it comes to this process, Aries, like, you're gonna have to... Oh, actually, I'm gonna take that. Where was that? Why do I freaking do that? You guys saw that come out, the Devil card. I always do this. And Spirit's like, that's the one. And we just have kind of like a cat and mouse game, me and Spirit. But they know. So, I'm so sorry, I'm kind of loopy right now. There it is. Okay, so you guys saw that. The Devil card wanted to pop out. So I feel like there's still some things, Aries, that you kind of do and you're holding on to, and you know that there's a transformation that you need to do. In fact, you might actually start seeing it come up more in your environment. There's something that you need to do as far as your physical transformation that's really going to help you accomplish this, honestly. I mean, and for some of you, even if that is what I'm getting, there's something here about an addictive behavior that you have that's hindering you in some way, shape, or form from making a transformation. For some of you, if this is a relationship that you're chasing after, and you're like, you have these addictive behaviors, and it's kind of like this person is deciding to leave because they don't want to put up with your addictions anymore. That's another thing that I'm pulling out with this scenario. And so you're almost having to find like new ways to heal this, new ways to let go of these patterns in your life, because you're realizing if you want to move forward in your life that you need to let these things go, that you're getting to that point. It's like shit or get off the pot type of thing, you know what I mean? So let me see what else comes up. What else can we get for Aries? Man, the freaking cards just are not wanting to come out today. It is insane. Yeah, I am definitely kind of loopy right now. All right, come on, Aries. Come on. Let's not be shy, shall we? Ooh, man. Okay, well, that was a lot to handle. Hold, please, Aries. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know. I might have to just cut the deck here if I get the impulse. Yeah, yep, right there's. Okay, this is perfect. So for some of you, this is where it's preventing you from moving forward, right? Because we've got the Chariot upside down. So this is your blockage right here, and it's preventing you from moving forward. And look at how this, to me, is similar to the cheetah, the Chariot. It's fast forward movement. This can be travel, and it's something where you're finding a direction and you're getting in your chariot and you're gone. So I think this is the only blockage, Aries. What's fascinating is you almost need to cut some things out of your life so you have a clear vessel to receive this type of inspiration and like intuition, innovative ideas. Like I was saying before, this is your blockage. And once you start cutting these things out that are kind of blocking you, these addictive kind of behaviors or relationships, however this applies to you, this is going to flip right around. All of a sudden, you're going to see everything that you need to be successful. And then it's going to be the thing, because there's something about you, Aries, where, and for some of you, to be honest, this even could be, and I'm not shaming this in any way. You guys get sometimes so sensitive about stuff. Somebody commented one day and they were like, got so mad that I was talking about addictive behaviors, and I'm just sorry, little douches, but I did not mean that. I'm just really honestly kind of loopy right now because you guys are my last one that I'm doing. But pretty much what I'm trying to say, Aries, what is happening to me right now is that, yeah, wow, freaking Aries. Look at this Ten of Swords. I mean, I think there's times where you're wanting to give up. Like, because you've been in the battle with this whole process. Or maybe, like I said, you're kind of at the point of maybe wanting to surrender. I don't think that's the best idea. Like, you are going to accomplish this, whatever it is. For some of you, if this is after a relationship and it's just not working out, I mean, that's something else to look at. Because here we've got, if this is the relationship in and of itself that you keep chasing after and you keep being drawn to it, this might be something to look at. That it might be a very, like, toxic addiction, and it prevents you from moving forward. And each time that you come into it, it's like you feel defeated. You feel like it turns into another version of your dark night of the soul. It's like another level of a dark night of the soul each time you come back. And then here we've got the Seven of Cups, which is interesting. I want to say with this spread specifically, there's two things. This card is always my illusions card, but it's also options. It's like a lot of options and doors opening up to you. So there's a couple of things going on with that, Aries, is where you almost have a little bit of an illusion when it comes to how you need to get your success. You're still kind of like fooling yourself in a way. And because I think you even know the thing that you need to let go of, Aries, and it's like once you do that, once you let go of that, all of these options are going to open up to you. All these solutions are just going to come straight into you. All of this inspiration and innovative ideas, that's just going to flood into your experience. But there's that blockage, that right there. And you guys will all know how that applies to you, because that can be anything like drinking, smoking. Like, we all do that. And especially like a food addiction or a drama addiction. I think that's a human's like normal addiction that we all kind of have in life. Does that make sense? But here, Aries, like, here you are chasing after it. There's that confirmation of the rabbit. Like, you're chasing after some stability or commitment, or if that's just in your life, if this isn't an actual person, you're chasing after like your material gains or your wealth just so that you can be stable in life. This is an investor. This is someone who like takes care of their finances. So I think, Aries, this is what you're working towards, which makes complete sense. So if you guys want to go ahead and dive into the extended with me, you can go ahead and do that. I'm going to go into this much further, especially when it comes to the competition. So Aries, what you'll want to do is just go down below and click on the PayPal link, send over $10. And please, please remember to put in the comments or the description box, Aries, the title of the video, the published date, and your email address where you would like me to send the extended over for you to view. So Aries, if this is kind of where we leave things, I'm sending you guys so much love, wishing you all the very best, and I will see you in your next reading. Take care.